I recently built this wooden roller coaster on my backyard mountain bike trail, and it turned out awesome. The only problem was the trail just ended, and if you didn't slam on the brakes, you were smashing into this scrubby bushland. Once I cleared it out, I could finally see what I had to work with and started planning the next feature. A huge wooden bridge that launches you over the hill to the downslope on the other side. And you know what I learned from building the roller coaster? Wood is bloody expensive. So this time I'm gonna save myself some cash by milling all my own timber from fallen trees on the property. That sounded like a great idea until I made a stupidly expensive mistake that had me wishing I just bought the wood in the first place. So that's the plan. I'm Luke and welcome to Cutlaps. Now, let's do a speed test to make sure this jump is even possible. Okay. That's there's actually a fair bit of speed there, which is awesome. Sick. So we've got enough speed. Now let's mark out where to build it with those handy tomato stakes and string. It's 20 feet long with an angle of about 10 degrees. And you may be asking, why not make it taller and steeper? If I make it taller and steeper, that means the landing will need to be steeper as well. And that requires a lot more digging. Hot tip, work with the land, not against it. That's the design sorted. Now I need wood. And despite what some crazy people say in the comments, I prefer not to cut down large trees. So I'm often tramping all over the property, searching for fallen ones. I think I need to get a log trailer because surely this is not the best way to move them. Just a couple of dudes flipping wood in the bush. What could go wrong? This is my mate Roscoe. I got him to dig a hole for me. Tell us about your hole.
Well, it's a good hole. It's nice and deep, and you can stick logs in it.
And after that overshare, I cracked on with the rest of the post holes and vertical supports. You may have noticed in my recent videos that I've been getting some pretty cool camera angles, and it's all thanks to this video's sponsor, the HoverAir X1 Pro Max. I've been using this drone for well over a year now, and honestly, I love it. It's really easy to use. Check this out. It fits in your pocket and it takes off and lands from your hand. And the best part about it is you don't need a pilot. It automatically tracks you whether you're walking, running, or like me, riding mountain bikes. It has 15 different intelligent flight modes, and the main ones I use are bird's eye to get that overhead shot as I'm working or ripping through a turn. Dolly zoom to get that intense vertigo effect. Or my favorite has to be cycling mode to get that epic chase footage as you're smashing down the trails. It's as easy as pressing the button and the drone will take off and automatically start recording. It weighs less than my phone and can fly up to 26 miles an hour with short speed bursts of up to 37 miles per hour. The HoverAir X1 Pro Max shoots high quality 8K footage. And you can buy the beacon and joystick bundle to fly it like a regular drone in manual mode. I actually use the app with on-screen joysticks a lot to get quick cinematic shots of my builds. This is going to be the perfect drone for mountain bikers and solo creators. So if you want to grab one, click the link in the description. Now, back to the build and into an expensive mistake. My plan was to use my chainsaw and slab these two fallen trees, but, and this is a big but, the first was rotten, which explained why it had fallen over in the first place. and the second was hung up between two trees. I want this on the ground, I'm just not sure the best way to go about it. I started on top and then switched to the bottom, but it was too tight and I could feel it pinching my bar. So I gave the top another crack, and yep, it didn't matter if I was cutting top or bottom, this log was hungry for my saw. Oh my God. Oh, I broke my chainsaw. No, oh no. That is an expensive accident. The worst thing could have happened, well, the second worst. Look, it didn't fall and crush me, which is good, but it fell and crushed the chainsaw and it smashed the casing and the fuel tank. It's leaking out, so it's going to be a costly mistake. Anyway, that's life, eh? While I get that sorted, let's admire the cute and cuddly wildlife Australia has to offer. While the chainsaw's at the shop getting fixed, I'm going to use this time to clear the landing. I love using my mini digger for this sort of work. It's just so reliable and saves my back big time. I can't cut a break at the moment. The mini excavator is overheating and losing power. It could barely drive up the hill at the end of that, and it was smoking and bubbling at the top. I got a pretty clear landing, but I still need to move a fair bit of dirt, so I'll have to do that the old-fashioned way. Lucky I got some pretty decent tools, so let's get digging. Okay, I've been digging away for like 3 or 4 hours. You probably can't even tell how much dirt I've actually moved, but it's bowled out a little bit. I think it's looking pretty good. It's about a 16-foot gap, and I just hope we have enough speed. But that's future Luke's problem, because it's been a month and I just got my chainsaw back. So let's get slattered. Things were going smoothly until I hit one of the metal bolts and mushed my chain. Nice one, Luke. Just a quick sharpen and I was back into it. So it cost me $600 to get my saw fixed. And if I had bought the timber decking, it would have only cost $300. I might not have saved money on the build, but milling your own timber is definitely way cooler. It's finished and it is looking unreal. Now, originally I was gonna have a gap onto this thing, but to do that, I'll need to dig down a lot deeper. So I'm gonna wait until I've got the mini excavator working again. Make sure you stick around until the very end of the video for the t-shirt giveaway. I'm about to head home and gear up because I've got Glenn coming over to help me test ride this thing.
No, it looks awesome, nice and solid. And I'm feeling like to clear that, you're gonna need a lot of speed. It's just got a lot of stopping time.
Look, if we clear this, that's, you know, that's future Luke's problem.
Yeah.
You can deal with that when I get there.
Yeah.
Just running a couple of speed tests to see what it feels like hitting this thing.
I was a bit concerned with just such a bit of a long run up that you might have to put a couple of pedal strokes in, but then you were saying you might have to brake. I reckon it's perfect.
I'm got the jitters. I'm shaking. Okay, done the speed test. It's time to hit this thing. Let's go. Feeling nervous, wish me luck. Yeah! I thought that was actually going to be way worse than it was, but just drag, brake and skid the whole way.
No, that looks smooth.
How much do I case it by? Is that me way back there? Okay, fair bit.
It's only a foot.
But yeah, there's more speed to be had.
Yeah.
Whew, that was mad. You gonna have a go?
Yeah. That was a bit of a case, but good. First time you know you can hit it with much more speed.
And that's exactly what we did. You had some pace on that one.
Just once you ride it a couple of times, you just want to keep riding. It's just so smooth.
It's such a sick section of trail.
Every piece of it.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but that is really fun. After a bit of a struggle, I think it turned out to be a massive success and definitely worth subscribing if you haven't already. Now, let's give away a Cutlaps t-shirt. The winner from the roller coaster build was New South Wales Border Railways, who left this great comment. And if you want to win the shirt from this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and most importantly, leave a comment down below. I'll choose my favorite in the next build video. Watch this video to learn how to build your own backyard jump and landing. And watch this if you want to see some more crazy trail builds. Thanks for watching, legends, and I'll catch you next time.